I will present a little background of RHB Bank BERHAD. RHB Bank is the fourth largest and fully integrated financial services group in Malaysia. It was formerly known as RHB Capital BERHAD before changing to RHB Bank BERHAD, and RHB Bank is listed on main market of Bursa Malaysia on 28 June 2016. RHB Bank is the first and oldest local bank with the incorporated of Guang Yi Bank in July 1913. The group is involved in commercial banking and finance-related businesses, Islamic banking, investment banking, stockbroking, leasing, offshore banking, offshore trust services, property investment, general insurance, unit trust management, and asset management and nominee and custodian services. RHB Bank has over 380 delivery channels today, including a network of branches and offices generally located in Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, and Myanmar. And its award-winning EASY Easy by RHB platform. The main subsidiaries are RHB Investment Bank BERHAD, RHB Islamic Bank BERHAD, and RHB Insurance BERHAD, while the asset management and unit trustee businesses are undertaken by RHB Asset Management Sendirian BERHAD and RHB Islamic International Asset Management BERHAD.
Discuss about corporate governance policy. As we all know, corporate governance policy is a corporate governance function to set the key corporate governance principle that makes by board of directors for practicing high standards of corporate governance. It also functions as a reference for board members to doing their responsibilities, which includes guidelines and procedures. This policy will ensure they have a clear, formal, and transparent process for benefit to board members and top management. Corporate governance practices will disclose about top 5 senior management and each of their remuneration, adoption of integrated reporting framework, and facilitating voting by electronic means.
For RHB Bank, its non-independent non-executive chairman consists of non-independent non-executive director, while for independent non-executive director consists of senior independent non-executive director and also group managing director. So I will move to the next slide, which is RHB Bank's board composition and nature. So for the non-independent non-executive chairman, he operates independently from the company. He also receives the plans and all the proposals from the CEO through the corporate secretary, and he needs to present all this to the board for approval. As for non-independent non-executive director, he involved in policy making and planning exercises. He is the one who monitors all the executive director. He needs to act in the interest of the company stakeholders. Next, for independent non-executive director, he provides independent oversight and serve on committees concerned with sensitive issues, such as the pay of the executive director and also other senior manager. Besides, the role of the senior independent non-executive director is to serve as a sounding board to the chairman and act as intermediary for the other directors. He is also responsible for holding annual meeting with non-executive without a chairman's presence to appraise the chairman's performance. Last but not least, the group managing director. The main purpose of this role is to direct and control all the operations. He is responsible for giving strategic guidance and directions to ensure that the company achieves its financial vision, mission, and long-term goals.
For risk management policy and practices, there are two types of responsibility. The first is board responsibility. They outline the key features of the risk management and internal control system of the RHB banking group during the year under review. And second is management responsibility. It includes reviewing the adequacy and effectiveness of the risk management and internal control system in safeguarding the shareholders' investment and the group's assets. And for the risk management framework, the group has in place a risk management framework approved by the board for identifying, measuring, monitoring, and reporting of significant risks faced the group in the achievement of the group's business objective and strategies. The group's risk management framework ensures that there is an effective and ongoing process to identify, evaluate, and manage risks across the group. Okay, next is internal control. The first element key process of internal control is control environment and control activities. The first one is organization. The group has a formal organization structure with clearly defined lines of accountability and responsibility, authority limits, and reporting. And the second one is policy and procedure. Policy and procedure and process governing the group's businesses and operations are documented and communicated group-wide, as well as made available to employees through the group's intranet portal for ease for reference and compliance. And the third one is group fraud management policies. The group MOA is reviewed periodically and updated in line with changes in the organization structures, business environment, or operational needs. Next is a group code of ethics and conduct. The group regards IT security as a very high priority to ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of the group's information asset and IT structure. And the second element is monitor. The board committee, group management committee, and a management audit committee are playing their roles in monitoring the group as one of the key of internal process.
So now I will discuss about CSR practices by RHB groups. As we can see in annual report, RHB groups has 4 elements of CSR practices, which is the first one is award, second is charity, third is activities, and fourth is cooperation. As we can see, in 2018, RHB Groups has achieved 3 awards, which is the first is Company of the Year Awards by CSR Malaysian Award 2018. The second is Best Community Program Award by Global CSR Award 2018. And lastly is Excellent in CSR Strategy by HR Excellence Award 2018. The second element is about charity. RHB Groups has provided 106,000 for seeds money. Second is they provide 536,888 ringgit Malaysia for fundraising. Third achievement for charity element by CHR Group is they has provide 26,712 hours volunteered from RHB Group's employees. And lastly, they have made 7,823 projects that have beneficiaries. The third element is about activities. They has doing 2 activities, which is facilitating better facility for the orang asli and brightening life with solar lights. The last element of CSR practices by RHB Group is about cooperation, which is they have more than 14,000 employees volunteered for RHB Touch Heart program. They also have 33 teams across Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, and Brunei. And lastly, they have 43 projects in 2018.
The issue that RHB Bank has faced was about gender diversity. We know that gender equality is the major issue in modern management. Firstly, social justice demands equal opportunities for men and women in terms of access to jobs, including senior management roles. Second, there is growing evidence in academic business literature that when teams are more diverse, companies experiences significant business enhancements. Both these realities can enable companies to capture the attention of a growing crowd of more responsible investors and commercial allies. Gladly, RHB has improved in terms of gender diversity from 22% to 30% of women directors. In year 2019, they have improved the diversity on their management team and the board, which are 49.97% and 27.6% participation of women in middle management and top management roles respectively. That's all our case study presentation of RHB Bank BERHAD. Thank you.